Hey y'all, I'm Brittany. Welcome to my channel. I know I've been gone for a little minute, but I'm back.
I've been gone for a minute, now I'm back at the jump off.
I had a really bad pain in my lower abdomen. Taylor had to take me to the emergency room, and it was a large ovarian cyst that was twisted and cutting off blood flow to my ovaries. So they did an emergency surgery, and I was in bed for like a week. It felt like 2 weeks. Taylor was actually sick while I was recovering, and I got his sickness. So I got antibiotics and steroids, and now I'm feeling so much better, and I'm so happy to be back and on a regular schedule. So I will be filming a lot more and posting more frequently like I was before. Anyways, today I'm going to be doing a full face using all Wet n Wild. I'm using a lot of their new products and doing like first impression on them. Some of them I've used and I love and I've told you about before. Let's just jump right into the video. I think I'm going to go ahead and use my Wet n Wild Photo Focus. This isn't super new, but it is still one of their newer products. I always match my foundation to the color of my body instead of my face color because I use a lot of SPF and really try to protect my face from the sun, but it works out because I blend it down the neck. Okay, so this is the setting brush. I'm going to take a little bit of that Coty Airspun and just lightly dust that on my eyes. Okay, you guys, 20 minutes later, I finally got into these palettes. Like, the packaging on all of this is no joke. I cut like all my fingers trying to get the brushes open. But anyways, I'm going to take the Not a Basic Peach palette today. There's so many pretty neutral looks that you could do with these, and I love the shimmers. These transition colors are bomb. The shades are numbered, they're not named individually. So I'm going to take the fluffy blending brush and I'm going to dip into the top color, the transition, and just, ooh, look at the fallout from dipping in that. I don't know if you can see that very well, but I like this brush. I have the other Wet n Wild brushes, the pink and white ones, and I really love them actually. So I was expecting to really enjoy these also. I'm going to use this transition color on the bottom here on the same brush. Gosh, they have a lot of fallout actually, but they are super pigmented. Like, this reminds me of my Anastasia palette. Okay, wow, I'm super impressed with that. I really am leaning towards doing more of a wearable neutral look. I've just been dying to dip into that blue, but I don't know. Should I do it? Plot twist. I'm going to do a neutral look. Story of my life. I'm going to take this orange shade right here on the tapered blending brush and go in this outer corner. I like this brush too. Okay, and I'm also going to dip into this darker color right here, just lightly. They're so pigmented. I'm pretty blown away, honestly. And I'm just going to do this on the outer corner. Just lightly. I'm going to do a kind of smokier wing over here, so. And they're blending super well. You guys, like, when I dip into it, can you see the like powder? Like, that's insane. Okay, and then I'm gonna take this shimmer here and pop that on the lid. There's only 2 eyeshadow brushes in this collection. I got almost all of the brushes, but I didn't buy the ones that I just didn't think I would use very much. I'm just gonna pop this on my lid with my finger per usual. But I think that the brushes were super great quality for the price, but if you were to buy the entire set, I think it's $70, $69 or $79. And there was just a few of them that I wouldn't use, like the foundation brush I didn't get. There was like a chiseled contour brush that I didn't get just because, like I said, I don't think I would really use it. Okay, and then just so that we can play with another color, I'm going to take a flat Wet n Wild brush, just a little flat tip one. It looks dirty. The thing about these white brushes is that they don't clean well. I'm going to take this other gold shade and I'm going to pop that right in the center. And like I always do, I'm just going to take the brush, not adding anything else to it, and just go back around and clean up a little in case there was any shimmer in my crease. And as you can see, there is some fallout. So I'm just gonna take a face wipe and clean that up. Now I'm gonna take the Wet n Wild concealer, and I got the shade Light Ivory. I've not tried this yet. Oh wow. I like the consistency. I'm going to use the other end of my beauty blender, no added product, just to blend all that so that it goes together seamlessly. I'm going to take the Precision brush again and go into my Airspun powder. I do like this under eye brush. I use the Real Technique one that is the same size every day. These have like a nice little indentation right here for your finger to rest, which is really, really nice. Okay, now I'm going to take the powder brush and I'm going to use this pressed powder, the Photo Focus pressed powder, and just lightly dust into this. I don't really like putting powder with pigment on my face because I feel like my foundation does that, and I don't want to look powdery or cakey. So I'm just lightly going to kind of stipple and dust. Okay, I'm going to take my Milani Baked Bronzer, and I'm just going to take a MAC, I think it's a 129 brush. It's just one I've had forever, so the numbers have kind of rubbed off, and I'm just going to warm up my face. So I'm going to take the Mellow Wine shade. It comes with one of these little junky brushes, but I'm going to use the blush brush from the Pro line. I always put it up on my forehead and a little on my nose. I just feel like right here it makes you look a little sun-kissed. And on my chin a tiny bit. I love blush. I just feel like it makes you look healthy. This is one of my favorite highlighters in general, not just drugstore, not just affordable, Wet n Wild. Like, this is bomb. It reminds me a lot of the MAC Soft and Gentle, I think. And so I'm going to use this color today. It's in Precious Petals. And I also have the Crown of My Canopy color. And I love this when I'm more tan. It's beautiful on deeper skin tones. And I like to run it down my legs when I have a spray tan and I'm wearing shorts, and it kind of gives you a workout in a plastic container. It makes your legs look more defined. But I'm going to take the P75 highlighting brush. I am like most excited about this brush. It just looks perfect for highlighting. Oh yes. I just love this highlight. It's not chunky or chalky on your skin. It just like melts on your skin. I've been so sick lately that the 2 times I've worn makeup since being sick, I've like really wanted my skin to look healthy and luminous and dewy. I'm going to do a look soon on my everyday makeup look because, believe it or not, I don't wear this much makeup every day. I'm loving this brush though. Okay. I've always highlighted above my brow just because it gives your face dimension and I just like to. But lately I've been starting right at the base of my brow and I feel like it just looks so nice. And then I just dust a little on the center of my forehead and down my nose. I really like this brush and I really love this highlight. I haven't used it in a while. I've been keeping my Maybelline on repeat. I'm also going to use my Wet n Wild brush, this little pointy one, and I use this to do my inner corners of my eye. I always do the inner corners of my eye. It just makes your eyes look brighter, more awake, and bigger. Now I'm going to go back into this and I'm just going to take a little pencil brush and I'm going to dip into the light transition color and just run that under here lightly. And then I'm really going to just like tap the fallout of this bottom transition color and run that on the outer part intensely, and then whatever's left drag under to the inner corner. Now I'm going to do my brows. I always do my brows last. Well, I do mascara last, but brows and mascara are last. So I'm taking the new pencil brush in Ash Brown. The packaging, y'all. I can't get anything out. I'm gonna break all my nails off. This is pretty crazy. It's very thick. I wasn't expecting that. It's one of the slanted ones. The other side is a spoolie. My eyebrows are so crazy, like they're just doing their own thing all the time. I try to let them grow out and then really they just grow out under here. I'm trying to go for the natural thing because my days of tweezing were too intense. Somebody should have stopped me. Now I can't get those full eyebrows like I used to have. Not bad. I always just worry about these. Like, I mean, they are gonna lose their shapes. Okay, I'd say it went well. My eyebrows are a little bigger and darker than normal, but it is a bit of a learning curve for me, I think, honestly, just because everything I use is like either a fine tip one or it's round. And so this was like larger than normal and also a different shape than I'm used to. But overall, I think it's a good product. Okay, so I'm gonna go back into this palette and I'm going to just use the end of my Anastasia brush and I'm gonna dip into this light color right here and just pop that right on this high point of my brow to just highlight. Okay, now I'm just gonna use this Wet n Wild Photo Focus and spray my face down. I've had this for a while actually and I liked it the last time I used it, but it leaked and it's so sticky. But let's see. Alright, I think the formula on that has changed a little bit because it is smelling like alcohol. And just like I always do, nothing on my beauty blender. I use a side I didn't use for concealer or anything and just tap those little water droplets. I want to do like a little soft, light wing. And I'm just going to take that dark shade right there and I'm just lightly going to make my eyes look bigger. So that's all of that makeup I have. I'm going to do my mascara and I will be right back to do my lips and we'll see what we think. Okay, I went ahead and popped on some mascara. I used the Voluminous Superstar Fiber. Y'all, I love this. This is my new favorite. L'Oreal kills it with the mascara game. And I also popped on a little bit of my favorite lip balm. It's the Maylene and Goats Mojito Lip Balm. If you haven't tried that, it's bomb. I'll link it below. My lips are so dry, I had it sitting on my vanity to use, but I forgot. So I'm gonna use Fair to Comment. And this is a gel liquid liner, which I love. I've talked about this like a million times, but if you have dry lips like me, it's awesome. Sometimes I just put chapstick or just leave it like this, which is fine. But I'm just gonna use this Wet n Wild Fergie. I don't even know. It's Fergie Daily A033. This is probably like, should have been thrown away a long time ago, but it's a nice nude. I really love a lot of these products, y'all. Some of these things are really comparable to high-end, and it's Wet n Wild from the drugstore. Like, it doesn't get cheaper than that. I pulled an Audible, and I didn't use this blue color. I'm a creature of habit, so I tend to gravitate towards things that I would wear all the time. If you guys want to see some more looks like that, be sure to let me know down below, and I can definitely do that. Anyways, I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure you're subscribed if you haven't, and turn on your bell notifications so that you get notified every single time I make a video, and I will talk to you very soon. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, you know I need you.